What's good, guys? Welcome back to another vlog. A subscriber gave me a front lip. Shout out to that guy, you know who you are. And I'm gonna put it on the car. I rolled with this front lip for mad long. You can kind of tell that it's not like the eBay one. It's not like plasticky or anything like that. I think it's fiberglass, which means it is easier to break if I hit something crazy, but I think we should be good. I'm gonna toss it on the car. I also got the wrap because I remember in the last vlog I said I was gonna wrap the exhaust, but I didn't do it because I didn't have the zip ties, which are these metal zip ties right here. So this is gonna help secure the wrap once I wrap it onto the downpipe. Where we're gonna start off with the front lip first because it's more easier, and the bumper is only like 4 bolts and 2 zip ties. So gonna do the front lip first, then get to the downpipe. All right, so to take the bumper off, you just take these things off, the trim. It's not that difficult. I actually don't really have to take all of them off, but we're already here, so this is good anyway. Once the trim's off, there's like these 4 bolts. Well, it depends on how stock your car is, but you have these 4 bolts, and then you would have like 2 sliders like right here. But I only have 1 slider, so I zip tied the corners together. So I'm just gonna cut the corners right now. I actually don't even know if I have zip ties or not. Rip. I should turn the wheel. It didn't want to come off the car. Sick. This might be a 2-man installment. I'm gonna have to set the tripod up. So we got the front lip installed. I'm about to toss it back on. It's not too bad.
So the technique to it is just fight it till it go on.
Basically. Just zip tied the corners of the bumper. Now I'm about to put the bolts back on. So if you hold the bumper up as you're tightening it, it'll sit the bumper a little bit higher than usual. And then you can put the trim back on. This part of the trim does not like to stay on the car. I feel like if I put my license plate here, it'll hold this in so it doesn't stick out anymore. All you need now is the fog light ducts and a front grille. So now the front lip is on, I'm gonna start wrapping the downpipe. I basically already loosened the bolts, so all I have to do is just flip back on this on both sides, and then I could just lift it up and take it off. Shout out to Spencer for coming up with this idea to put two V-bands on the downpipe, and shout out to Mike for redoing my exhaust for me. But they definitely made this way easier to just work on the car and all of that stuff. So I'm gonna start with wrapping this piece, and then I'll wrap the second piece after. So we just finished up wrapping up the downpipe. We ran out of wrap right here, but I think this should be good enough because this mostly sits against the car and like closer to the transmission. This is like kind of out of the way, but probably might get some more wrap and wrap this part later on. But I do need to get a new valve cover. I think this valve cover is warped and the valve cover gasket is okay. So as I was saying, the valve cover and the valve cover gasket is pretty much done. As you can see, there's oil in 4, 5, and 6. So need a new valve cover, and this kind of seems like it's like warped over here, like it's kind of sitting high up, and then you can see my leak is like right there on the header. See that wet spot right there? So hopefully once I change the valve cover and the gaskets, I should be good off the leaks. Rear main seal is changed and I don't see any leakage coming from that area of the car. So hopefully valve cover is the last thing. Okay, so the downpipe is pretty much done being wrapped. I think tomorrow I'm gonna change the valve cover and the gaskets, and then I gotta fix these grommets right here, put them back where they belong so the smoke doesn't come inside the car anymore. But yeah, look at that front lip though. But yeah, as I was saying before, my fucking throat kept getting dry. Gotta fix these grommets on this side and over there by the fuse box because a lot of smoke comes into the cabin as I'm driving and it kind of sucks. So yeah, tomorrow, new valve cover gaskets, fixing the grommets, and a few little other things. I'm not too sure what else I got to do, but I know I have stuff to do. There's always something to do, right?